Well, a very good afternoon to you watching KTN Weekend at 1. My name is Najma Ismail. Now, we start off with the Garissa situation where Ian Wafula joins us. He has been on location since that fateful Thursday morning. Good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon to you, Najma. Yes, just for an update, what is happening right now is that the buses that are transporting some of the students from the Garissa University College have just left Garissa and they're headed for Nairobi. Remember, Najma, these students were rescued from the scene and they were immediately taken to the barracks where they have been taking refuge since Thursday. Majority of them are very delighted to finally leave Garissa, and in fact, just as the buses were passing out of town, they were waving to the residents around, and you could hear them cheering goodbye Garissa. You could tell that they were very glad to leave this area. Most of them traumatized. Remember, some of them have also seen their classmates, their schoolmates dying. Others have very horrific stories of just how the gunmen were shooting aimlessly, and others even had to, hide behind lockers under the beds for quite some time. Remember, Najma, once the attack started at 5:30 a.m., it took at least 16 hours before Justice Secretary of for Interior called off the operation, and he said that everything was under control. These students are very glad to go home. As to whether they will get back to Garissa, it's still out of question. For them, what matters right now is for them to be united with their families and also take some time off to just come over this situation.
Well, Ian, I was speaking to someone just a few minutes ago and they're actually looking for their relatives, but they were asking, would you know that if these people who have just been transported to Nairobi, maybe they were calling their parents, were they allowed at the barracks to speak to their loved ones at home? Were they given phone calls?
Well, not yet, Najma. Most of these students actually, once the attack began, some of them lost their contacts, they lost their phones. So majority of them have not been able to communicate with their families back home. There was hardly any communication once they were in their barracks. But what the university has done is that they have recorded the names of the people who are alive and the names of the people who will arrive at the Nile Stadium. So for those people who are looking for their loved ones, wondering whether they are alive, they might be able to find them at the Nile Stadium once they arrive back in Nairobi.
Now, away from that, the students' transportation, how is the mood there right now?
The mood right now is back to calm, although the residents, of course, are a bit anxious and just a bit of tension, because remember, the Inspector General of Police, Joseph Boynet, issued a curfew. The residents here have not really received this curfew well, because they feel that this is not the first time Garissa is having a curfew, and they've not seen a solution by having curfews. They also feel they are also rather scared because of the Kenya Defense Forces having making their rounds around. You can tell that they are afraid of the curfew. So this brings a bit of some tension, but this cannot be compared to Thursday when the attack began.
Okay, Ian, and are there any visible police patrols there?
Yes, we are still seeing a lot of movement from within the school and out of within town. Very many. Remember, this was a joint multi-agency effort by the Kenya Defense Forces and also the Kenya Police. We are seeing quite a lot of movement, patrols around right now. But mostly once it clocks 6 p.m. is when we see military trucks dropping off the borders and they patrol all around town.
Thank you very much, Ian Wafula, telling us that relative calm has returned in Garissa, and some of the students are being, the students who are in the barracks are being taken to Nairobi. There was no communication when they were in the barracks. Ian Wafula will be keeping us up to speed with the happenings of Garissa. Keep it KTN now.